We're at the Evansville Wartime Museum today, and I'm here with Kenneth Horn. And Kenneth is a Korean War veteran. Kenneth, can you state your full name and your date of birth for us?
Kenneth Ray Horn, 6/24/29.
And where were you born?
Bicknell, Indiana.
Now, can you tell us about your childhood, your family, where you grew up, and where you went to school? And
Well, I went to all the grade schools, high school there at Bicknell. And my family all grew up around there. Aunts and uncles and grandparents, you know.
did you have siblings, brothers and sisters?
I had one sister.
Okay.
She passed away.
And what did your parents do for a living?
Dad was a mechanic for one thing, and he also taught some classes on metal lathing at the high school at nighttime. And
So you graduated from Bicknell High School.
no, we moved to Evansville when I was a junior in high school.
Okay.
And I graduated from Bossy,
Bossy High School. And what year was that?
47.
1947. Okay. So once you graduated from high school, tell us what you did next.
Well, I went to business school, and let's see. It was the school's gone now. It was really a good business school.
Lockyer?
No, it was the one downtown on First Street.
Okay.
Was that Bramwell's? Bramwell's, yeah.
Gotcha.
And really a very good one. And but then later years, I went to got on the staff out at the U of E, and was in charge of the computer center out there.
Gotcha.
And did some work, college work out there. Never did finish my degree there, but I got close.
So then, what year were you? Did you join the military? Did you join, or were you drafted?
I was drafted.
And what year was that?
Oh gosh.
Was it right at the beginning of the war?
The Great Korean War was going on at the time.
Okay.
This was in 1950, I think.
Okay. So once you're drafted, then where do they send you?
Camp Breckenridge.
Okay. So you trained just across the river
Yes.
from here. Did you ever get leave and get to come home?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I could. A lot of weekends I would get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Camp Breckenridge, that was a huge place.
Oh yeah. There's still a nice museum down there.
There is, yeah, I've been there. It is nice, you're right. And there's still quite a few of the buildings scattered around the
Yeah.
area. So you did your training there, and how long were you at Camp Breckenridge?
Oh gosh, a couple of years, I guess.
Okay.
Or a year and a half, something like that.
Yeah. And then when did they send you to Korea?
In 1950, 51.
Okay.
Summer 51.
So where did you leave from?
Evansville.
And then from Evansville, where did you go?
We went to Chicago on the train. The trains were still running at that time. And got on a troop train at Chicago and went out to California. And from there went to Korea.
Gotcha. So did you leave from San Francisco?
Yeah. Since I was a musician, when I got on the ship, one night they called for musicians, and you don't know if you want to volunteer or not, but anyway, ended up with a 10-piece dance band, and they had enough instruments there. and we got together and it sounded pretty good. So one night we played a concert for there was a bunch of nurses and Air Force gals going to Far East. So we did a concert for them going on the ship, going to Korea.
Cool.
And here we are sitting there playing. That's just.
Did that make it hard to stay on?
Yeah. But it was fun.
Yeah, cool.
Good bunch of guys.
Now, what instruments do you play?
Sax, clarinet.
Cool. Yeah, I bet that was fun. It broke up the monotony of a cruise, didn't it, on a cruise ship? So then, when you arrived in Korea, where did you land?
In Busan there.
Okay.
But that's a natural harbor. Unbelievable.
So, after you got there, tell us about what you did once you were in Korea.
Well, there was a guy there, when I got off the ship, and we were getting ready to go up north where the fighting was, and this guy got me and said, come go with me, your orders have been changed. So I was at that big finance center there. We paid the whole Far East.
Gotcha.
And it's quite a deal. I was put in charge of all the records.
I bet that was. There was a lot of stuff going through there. A lot of.
Oh my God! Well, and the thing of it is, it was a bank too, and we had a bunch of Korean ladies and that worked there, and a Korean lieutenant that was in charge of them. Good guy. Anyway, and it had a couple of cashiers that changed money and different things like that. They were both from Hawaii. One was Japanese descent, and one was Chinese descent. And we had more fun with those guys.
So, did you have any other experiences while you're in Korea you'd like to tell us about, or you could tell us about?
They did tours up north. They'd get a 6x and get about a dozen guys on there and go up and visit the monasteries up there in the mountains. Unbelievable beauty.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. See, the war hadn't touched all that up in there where we were. And got to visit the ceremony going on for a deceased. That was really interesting. Wow. We could sit there and watch, and yeah, that was great. I lucked out, I'll tell you.
Well, it takes a lot of people to make things happen. When I look at the things that went on during these wars and all the different jobs, I never thought about it till I started studying it and listening to all the different jobs people did. That I think I read in during World War II, only 18% were combat soldiers, and the rest were supports jobs in some way. It takes a lot of people to make the thing roll.
Yeah.
A lot of different jobs.
But I got to go to Tokyo for the government. Got to go to Kyoto and Osaka.
Oh, wow.
For the government. And that was a good, we'd fly there, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so you didn't go near either of the cities that the atomic bombs were dropped on when you were in Japan?
No.
Okay. So, how long were you in Korea then?
Year and a half.
And then, when they sent you home, where did you land?
Back in Evansville.
Okay. So once you got out, once you left Korea, you got discharged?
Yes. And we got, my wife and I got married in January of 51. No, sorry, 53.
Yeah, okay.
53.
Okay, so then once you got home, tell us what you did.
Well, gosh, I did several things. I did accounting work, well, after going to school and everything. Ended up with a job at the U of E for about 10 years, I guess. And then left there and went to work for American Dairy. Boy, I liked that job.
Yeah.
I was an accounting guy there. And then they sold out to American Dairy over in Illinois. So then I went to work for Swanson Electric Company.
Okay.
And stayed there until I retired.
So your work in Korea went along with what you did after the war.
Yeah, it worked out really good.
Go ahead. You can-
He also, before UE though, you worked at Fendrick Cigar for a period, correct? At Fendrick Cigar?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. My first job was at Fendrick Cigar Company
Okay.
in the accounting department.
Okay.
I forgot about that. And I used to have to go out in a plant where they were rolling cigars, and watch the ladies
Yeah.
roll the cigars. And when I left there to go, that's when I left there and went to University of Evansville.
Mhm.
I had a basement full of cigars. I like that good cigar.
Yeah, well,
Once in a while.
That place was quite an operation, wasn't it?
Oh,
Huge.
my, unbelievable.
Yeah, I think I read that one time. It
Unbelievable.
was the largest cigar manufacturer in the U.S.
I used to go over and watch them do the black cigars. You know, they just soak them, you kind of die like it. But, yeah.
Cool. You still have some of the old cigar boxes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a few of them, yeah.
Cool. Those things were artwork.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah.
So tell us about your family. You got married.
Got married, and my daughter and my son passed away, and he was 47. Pardon?
49, yeah.
Yeah. But,
Interesting story about Mom's.
pardon me?
Interesting story about Mom's dress. You might want to let him know.
Oh,
the material.
I went in Tokyo to a big department store over there, huge store, and told them I wanted some material for a wedding dress. So I just bought the whole boat. Well, that had everybody in everybody store came in, couldn't figure out you know, and so that was funny. I
So,
bought several things there.
so her wedding dress was made from material you brought back with you.
Yeah, and boy, I got some good fishing rods too. Oh wow, fly fishing.
Yeah, cool.
Over there in that store.
Now, when you were in the military, did other than on the boat, did they have you do music anywhere? Were you able to?
No, I didn't do any over there. There was nothing there for music. Yeah. So.
But you carried on when you got back in other bands.
Yeah. So.
Your other bands that you played in and kind of your hobby, your music hobby. You want to tell them a little
Oh
bit about that?
yeah. I played several big bands around the Evansville area. Last one was Templars,
Okay. Yeah.
and they're still going.
Yeah. I've heard 'em.
I just got out of it a few months ago. I said, guys, it's time to let the young guys have it. I said, you don't need me anymore, so I decided it's time to, you know.
So, you remember the first band you played in here in Evansville?
Let me see. It was a group from, most of the guys are from up around Huntingburg and
Okay.
Jasper. They had a band up there, and my friend and I from Evansville would drive up there playing that group. And it's called the Willie Bartlett Orchestra.
Okay.
And then we had a young doctor from Owensboro that sang with us. Boy, was he good. Wow. He was a really good singer. And then from there, went to the Jack King big band. Jack had a band for years, and we'd been friends for years, played together in bands. And
Cool.
Jack started his big band, and so I played in that group. And then when Jack passed away, why, that's when we started Templars then. And
Cool. That sounds like a good time, a good hobby.
oh, it was, yeah.
You play a lot of the clubs in town.
A lot of the clubs and out of town.
Did you ever play at the Trocadero?
I never did. We never did get there.
Okay.
They were gonna have us, but they had changed, and no, we never did make that one.
Okay.
But we played every place else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down at the old Vendome Hotel.
Yeah.
Used to have a lot of dances down there.
Gotcha.
And, yeah.
Cool. So, are we missing anything?
I don't think so. I probably should have brought some documentation. I didn't think about that. No, I think that was it. You covered Fendrick. That was the one. You covered Mom's dress. That's kind of cool. Because I think the write-up in the paper, when they, back then they
Yeah.
did everything. I think it even stated that she had made her dress from the silk
Oh,
silk
cool.
that came
Yeah,
from.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So you kind of brought a lot of your your tie-in about bringing everything. Everything comes back together and
Yes.
comes around.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
good.
That's cool. So, is there anything else you'd like to tell us? Anything I missed asking you?
No,
Oh, we did do the honor flight.
You did the honor flight?
I did the
Yeah.
honor
Yeah.
flight.
What year did you do that?
number 4,
Number 4. So early on. Yeah.
early on, yeah.
Cool.
There were just a few of us Korean veterans on that flight. Most of them were World War II.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to go.
Yeah.
That was good.
Cool. Yeah. That's a great program.
Sure is.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. If you had advice for young people today, living the life you've lived and doing all the things you've done, what kind of advice would you give young people today about living their life?
Well, you gotta do what you want to do. And a lot of people try to change your mind, but you just gotta do what you want to do. And I had played music all my life, from 4th grade. I was in the high school band in the 4th grade. And had to run to keep up. But in a small town, of course, big no. And that music stayed with me all,
Yeah.
you
I think that's great advice.
all the years.
Okay, Ken, well, we thank you so much for taking time with us today to tell us about your life and your experiences. And I want to thank you for your service. And again, I appreciate your time today.
Thank you very much.